Hello, Senior Stoner fans. This is the Real Senior Stoner back at you. Today is Thursday. This is your Crimson Carta dab of the day. Hello, everybody. Well, I want to get to the topic of the day because, as always, I think it has a point. So let's get to it. I'm living the topic of the day. What do we do when we have to take doctor's orders? And it means taking pills, taking opiates. We want to try to weave our marijuana, our edibles, things into it. But unfortunately, the level of pain we're having, we really need the opiates. How do we deal with that? How do we deal with the fact that we have to be on these pills? We have to take them at certain times. If we don't take them on a regular basis at certain times, the pain jumps to such a dramatic amount that you can't get home from where you are. So there's a lot of safety factors involved with taking pills, even though the doctor orders them for you. So I want to discuss them with you, and I think they're really important. You know, this pill, some people call this the magic pill. Okay? It's not the magic pill. It's a horrible pill because it gives you constipation, makes you sluggish, makes you tired, makes you not yourself. But one very important thing these pills do is they put a wet blanket on the pain. And depending on how much you take, that wet blanket can turn into a warm, real comfortable blanket. So everybody who takes these knows what I'm talking about. When you get to the percentage of pain versus opiate, I guess what I'm saying is when you get to the pill that works, the dosage that works, let's say, it really makes you feel comfortable. But there's a horrible tax you have to pay for the comfort. You're going to keep needing the pill. So, how do we deal with this in our regular life? We want to have life. We want to deal with people. We want to talk to people. Do we have to sneak the pills? You know, for all the years I took pills, opiates, in my work life, nobody ever knew I was taking them. Nobody. And they might have just thought it was a blood pressure pill or something if they ever saw it. Nobody ever knew. So, does it have to be kept from the public when we take them? I think not if we're being prescribed medicine. But there is a dirty little feeling we always get when we take the opiates. You don't get it from taking a hit on a joint. You get it from taking a pill. And that's because of all the publicity going on about opiates and how they are terrible and how they kill people, ruin families, etc. You know, taking an opiate is called opiate therapy. If you sign a contract in a doctor's office, be it a pain management doctor's office or a surgeon's office for opiates, it is called a contract for opiate therapy. That is exactly what it is. But if you read the fine print on these freaking contracts, it says everything up to and death can be expected if you don't listen to what we tell you to do. And by the way, if we tell you to stop, there are two ways we'll tell you to stop. One is the fast way, which you're going to really have up to and including heart palpitations, and the other will be the slow taper. And even that, you're going to feel like you want to die. So you're signing your life away with these contracts, but do you have a choice? In other words, if you're freezing cold out there in the Mongolian desert in sub 50 degree weather and the wind is blowing at 100 and somebody comes in with a warm towel, a warm blanket, are you not going to take it? You're going to take it. So what our doctors are doing, and it's unfortunate, is they've got an audience that is weakened. They've got an audience that is, what do you have for me, doc? What do you have? What can I get? What can I do? What can I help? What'll help me? We are desperate. People like us are desperate. And desperation with medicine is a difficult thing. So it's much easier and better to go to the doctor when it's not a desperate situation. The old saying is, fix your roof when the sun is shining. You don't want to be fixing it when it's dripping in. That's true with the body. Once it's dripping, once there's something wrong, it's hard to push that jack-in-the-box back in. So how do we deal with these darn things? We need them. We have to have them to keep us moving. When it gets to a certain level, how do we deal with it? Well, you got to do it with consistency. What you have to do is you have to take your pills every day the way you're supposed to. Sugar wants to help. You have to take, I love you too. You have to take the pills every single day when you're supposed to. You cannot miss. You know, I tried playing games, thinking I could take less, get away with less, maybe more marijuana, less pills. It screwed me up. I probably should have stayed where I was, dealt with a little bit of the OIC, the opiate constipation, and made my life through. But now I'm working on it a little differently. But the concept is the same. It's a warm blanket in a cold world. And people who are prescribed them usually want to take them. But you've got to take them precisely. That's the proper word. You've got to take them precisely. You can't take one here, one there, one when you feel like it. You can't do it. There's no such thing, unfortunately, as opiate therapy as needed. It's opiate therapy prescribed by the doctor. And here's what I'm going to be doing, most likely. I might be switching medications. He offered me a different medicine, and I'm going to consider it. He offered me a medicine called levorphanol. And it's very strong, but the key in levorphanol is it's not a 4 to 6 hour medicine. It's a 6 to 15 hour medicine. It lasts longer in the body. I'm having very, very difficult time at night right now and in the early mornings. So levorphanol could be a pill for me, but it's even stronger than what I'm taking, so I've got to be very careful. But what I'm looking for, and I'll tell you right now what I'm looking for, is I'm looking for a solution to keep me out of a surgical solution. I'm going to be visiting 3 surgeons to find out what they recommend. But my pain management doctor signed on yesterday to keep kicking the can down the road as far as we can. We want more research on the Coflex procedure. It's only been out 3 years. We want other procedures to come on the market and tools and ways they can diagnose my problem. If I can keep pushing the can down the road just a little bit longer, maybe I can get that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go for the procedure, but I'm going to try to do it this way. Now, a couple other things I want to talk about. Conference call. We're going to be doing the conference call. I want to set the first conference call up for today, Thursday, October 24th. It'll be set up for 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm going to put the dial-in information on the description of this video. So this will be our first conference call. I look forward to speaking to everybody or anybody or nobody, but I'm going to be on at 3 o'clock. And I'm going to be the host, and I'll put all the information for the dial-in, but I'm going to give it to you right now. The number to dial in on is area code 605-313-6239. Your access code is 538751. That is your access code and PIN. And your meeting ID is DABEDBOSS, the bed boss. All right, everybody. I'll be putting all that information under. Sugar, I got to put you down, sweetheart, so I can take my dab here on my Crimson Carta. Today we're going to use some Cinderella 99 THC crystals. But please take very seriously this topic about opiates and what do you do with them. Because you just can't go by what the doctors say. Okay? You've got to be very precise. You've got to do what you need to do for yourself. You've got to take care of yourself. Remember, once you leave the doctor's office, they probably forget about you. All right? So you're on your own, even if you have a opiate therapy contract, and you've got to take care of yourself the best you can. Cheers. Let's take our dab. Doing it on the 2nd level today. Maybe we'll get a little bit more higher vapor level today too. Cheers. Very nice. And the dab train keeps chugging along. And this topic of opiate management is critical. Don't ever take too many of these things. And don't have an ego that says you're not supposed to take your medicine. And don't think of it as an evil, that it's something that's going to hurt you so much. Think of it as medicine. I've been through all those different things, and I'm back to where I was, square one. It's medicine. This is the Real Senior Stoner saying have a great day, everybody. Cheers.